DMR's legal counsel, attorney Jacqueline Terlahi, tells PNC News in a telephone interview that the decision to withdraw was a business decision. She notes that if DMR chose to continue with the litigation process of its appeal, the case would still end up in the hands of the Attorney General's office, which has openly opposed GovGuam's decision to award the POS contract to DMR.
Theoretically, even if we do receive an award from the OPA's office, the law still requires the Attorney Generals to sign off on the contract.
Right.
Well, if they refuse to sign off on the contract, that would still require the Office of the Governor to take legal action to force the AG to sign that contract.
The contract was for a GovGuam POS system, and DMR, the sole bidder, was awarded the contract. But the AG's office vehemently opposed the contract award, saying it had evidence that DMR intentionally disrupted GovGuam accounting functions to pressure the government to award the contract to DMR. Terlahi has denied those allegations and, in fact, turned the tables on the AG's office, saying it appears there were ulterior motives in the AG's opposition.
The Office of the Attorney General has also been accused by the Office of the Governor of colluding with a private vendor to submit an unsolicited offer.
Terlahi is referring to a document in which the governor's chief information officer, Ed Camacho Cruz, says that former Bureau of Information Technology employee Tom Ash and Jonathan Littlepage could come up with something below $15,000 to fix the interface between the Department of Administration and the Department of Rev and Tax that would eliminate the need for a POS contract. Terlahi says Littlepage was the same person the AG's office retained to act as an expert witness in DMR's appeal.
And that's why I say it was just a complete smokescreen to murk up the waters, and now we see why. Because now that the Office of the Governor has come out with these statements about the Office of the Attorney General wrongfully engaging in collusion with a private vendor, it makes a little more sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, perhaps the Attorney General likes this particular vendor and has decided to try to force the government of Guam operations to use this vendor over data management resources.
Yeah. Regardless of the seriousness of the allegations against the AG's office, Terlahi says DMR is out, and it's now up to the governor's office to determine how to proceed with a POS system. She adds that DMR is a small vendor and cannot afford to continue the massive litigation with all the bickering between the two government entities.